Hey, howdy, hey, Minecrafters, if that's what the fandom's called. I don't know. I'm not big into Minecraft, but I'm just gonna assume it is. Wolfman 4 and Dash here, and today we're going to talk about Minecraft. Now, Minecraft has been around for quite a long time now. I'd say probably, I don't know for sure, but it has been around for a long time now. I remember when it was big, lots of people really played it, raved about it, and it was well known historically for being the one game that Microsoft paid a huge amount of money to its creator, Notch, for him to retire, and they would continue managing the game with Mojang Studios, who obviously created the game. Now, unlike most Microsoft franchises, where it's either exclusive to Xbox or timed exclusive to Xbox for a while, but then goes on to other platforms, or in recent years they decided to import. Yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, um, unlike most franchises, Minecraft is a multi-platform game. It's featured on all sorts of different platforms, and for me personally, I've played the Java version and the Bedrock version on PC. I've played a version of it on one of the Xboxes I had. I think it was Xbox 360, but it could be the Xbox One as well. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I also played a VR version of it. Yes, there was a VR version of Minecraft, which sadly is no longer around anymore. I think it was like an exclusive just to the Oculus Rift, um, back when Oculus was still a thing. They're now known as Meta these days. And I also played the Raspberry Pi version. And for those who don't know what Raspberry Pi is, it's an operating system. It's not actually a physical Raspberry Pi with pastry and everything. No, no, not that at all. Um, and I gotta say, I think it's a really good, well developed game. It's definitely mastered the whole idea of procedurally generated stuff because much of the game is open ended. There's no real story to it. More on that later. Um, it's very open ended. You can craft what you like. You can create worlds. You can fight enemies. You can do all sorts of amazing, wonderful things in Minecraft, and you can play it with friends. And the best part for me about it is that depending on which mode you select, it can be quite a relaxing experience, more so than many other games similar to it. Because it has a sort of nostalgia in that it's blocky, but it's intentionally meant to be blocky, giving a sort of retro sort of vibe in the sort of detailing and graphics, etc. And I really do like it. It's not a game that I play all the time because of how open ended it is. I know I did recently do a let's play video of it, but I do really enjoy it. And there's not really much else to say because it's a game where you can create. It's a game where you can fight to survive all these different creatures, and it definitely does have a lore to it. Whether you want to follow the lore a lot or not, that's up to you. And I like how over the years it's still to this day a game that people still play, albeit not as much as when it was in its prime. But it's still a game that lots of people do play today. And I'm gonna just give it 9 out of 10 because it's quite simply a great, relaxing game, depending on the mode you play. Well, but if you're playing survival mode, yeah, prepare yourself and get your inside shelter, whatever it takes. It takes before nighttime comes because nighttime is a bit different in the game. So yeah. Now I said that the game doesn't have a story, but there is a Minecraft game that does have story, and it's quite literally called Minecraft Story Mode. Now, back when Telltale was still doing business, I think they trying to acquire a lot of different IPs to create episodic point and click games out of, and one of those franchises was Minecraft. So they created Minecraft Story Mode, which I guess you could say is their way of, and the story is basically about a group of friends who are obviously are experienced Minecraft civilians, or whatever you want to call them, who set out to be the best that they can be, learning all sorts of different things. I don't remember these stories too well. I know this. I know season 2 had like this admin character who's basically like the creator of everything, and it does feature some cameos from some well-known YouTubers known for their Minecraft videos as well. And for what it is, it captures the look and feel of the Minecraft game well. It's definitely acted well, and whether you're a person that likes to pick one choice or the other, it will it pretty much plays out like every other Telltale game, in which every choice you make does kind of matter, or in a sense that the characters will remember this and all that other stuff. So yeah. For those of you that are sort of getting into Minecraft, I'd say don't play this just yet. Play the main game first of all, or play one of the other games, and then you can start playing this once you've got a general understanding and idea of the lore, the creatures, and everything that are in the game. So I'm gonna say that Minecraft Story Mode does feature is basically you got a season 1 and you got a season 2, and then you got these episodes that are set between season 1 and season 2. But overall, I'm gonna give the whole story mode thing a 7 out of 10, because if you're into point and click games that's episodic and has decisions that will carry over to other games, then yeah, sure, you'll like it. But for me personally, it's something that I did play having no clue about some of the sort of more major things in Minecraft. So I played it knowing not very much, but I do like it. But I don't think it's the best But when it comes to Minecraft, are you really after a story? I mean, lots of people might want a story, but some people are just okay without it. But yeah, it exists if you want the story, but you choose. Now, I've not played any of the other Minecraft spin-offs. To be honest, the only other things I can say about Minecraft is I do like the Lego sets. I do like reading the books. But I absolutely find the film to be unbearable. Yes, I have seen a Minecraft movie, and I don't know why it's called a Minecraft movie, because lots of franchises they're usually called the Minecraft, the such and such movie, not like a such and such movie. So it kind of feels like it's trying to be open ended, like the games in a way. I mean, it does open well. It does open like the games do, loading terrain and all that stuff. But Jack Black, I hate to say it, I find him particularly annoying. He's don't get me wrong, I love him as a person. I think he's a great comedian, great actor, and all that stuff. But put him in a franchise where he's doing a heck of a tour and just basically talking like Jack Black does. Getting excited over nothing. Yeah, he does get quite annoying. Additionally, also Jason Momoa in the film does get annoying a little bit as well. But that's just me. As for like the overall how it looks and feels, it's one of those films where it's following the scenario that in the real world you come across this portal that takes you to this other world, and the sort of characters from both worlds try and interact. So you've got some live action people going into from the real world going into the Minecraft world, and then you got, I guess, a dog and a villager and others going into the real world, and things happen, shenanigans happen, and you kind of get an idea that it's all fun and dandy and everything. Honestly, the look and feel of the Minecraft part of this looks a bit strange. The characters, creatures, and everything are all sort of animated well enough, but for a film that I felt should have been more of an animated film than a live action film, it does kind of feel a bit off to me. I do like the sort of nostalgia moments that the film does have with the Atari and so forth, but overall, it's a film that I find particularly unbearable, particularly annoying. And if you're a fan of the franchise, great, you'll love it. But if you're not, if you're just a person that's only plays it on occasion like me, then you probably are going to find it particularly annoying or not really that engaging or interesting. Because it's basically a film that makes money, and that's exactly what it's done. It's made a ton of money. It's got people going back to play Minecraft again, because sometimes when these films get released, they're either going to be really bad or really good, but they do their purpose in that they try and get you to play the games again. And I can definitely say the game is much better than the film. However, I don't think it's as bad as some other video game films I've seen it lately. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, because I thought it did do really well in trying to make it feel like Minecraft, but there's obviously parts that don't work, and and as I say, it's definitely an unbearable film to watch, and one film that I'm definitely probably not going to watch again unless this film discussion group that I'm part of decide to suggest it. In which case I'll watch it again, share my honest opinion, and leave it at that. Clank Stoker hates this film much more than me. I should point out. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I think about Minecraft as a whole. Obviously, I've not played everything to do Minecraft, and I've not seen everything to do Minecraft, but I think I've done enough to justify doing the reviews that I've done in this video. Obviously, I'd love to hear what you think about the Minecraft movie and everything else that I've said. So draw your own conclusions in the comments below, and I apologise for the brightness on my face. Obviously, the sun's trying to get in. But yeah, that's what I think about Minecraft. So thank you so much for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you can. And for those of you that are new to the channel and want to know what I do vlogs like this where I review stuff, talk about life in general, do hauls, and do all sorts of wonderful things. I'm also a gamer because I play lots of different games as in the form of let's play videos or just regular gameplay videos where it's just straight up gameplay, no commentary whatsoever. And I sometimes play these games with friends as well, so that's what I do. See you in the next one. Peace to you all, and I guess just if you're going to cast Jack Black into a film again, maybe give him a role where he's not being too much Jack Black. He's being Jack Black, but enough Jack Black to be bearable. Because I can definitely say this film definitely did not make him bearable at all. Whether that's the producer's fault, the filmmaker's fault, whatever, I just wish it could have been a better film. So yeah, but as for the game, do play the games because they are really good. And if you're creative, you'll definitely have a good time there. But if you're definitely not feel that you're not creative, then play something else. Because this game is definitely a game that is open-ended and usually doesn't have a story. So if you're wanting a story, play story mode or watch the film. Otherwise go play something else. But otherwise, play the game. So yeah, right. Toodles.